Good evening, viewer. Welcome to our Glory Globe TV. Here's the breaking news. For the first time since 2021, both consumer and producer prices have contracted in China, a telltale sign of deflation as demand weakens in the world's second largest economy. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, the consumer price index dropped 0.3% in July compared to the same period last year. Analysts argue that slowing domestic spending continues to weigh on the country's post-COVID economic recovery, even as Bloomberg had anticipated a 0.4% decline. Meanwhile, the producer price index, which gauges the change in selling prices received by the domestic producers for their output, fell by 4.4% in July, more than the 4.1% expected by economists. After the release of the reports, the Shanghai Composite was down 0.29% and the Shenzhen component 0.21% lower. Hong Kong's Hang Seng index said 0.42%. The data by NBS comes a day after it was revealed that Beijing's export fell last month at their fastest pace in more than 3 years, setting up warning bells. Additionally, imports also dropped for a 9th consecutive month as consumers refused to spend on goods. Yeah, deflation can have a multiplying effect, although some might say a dip in prices as good indicator of increased purchasing. Consumers often tend to postpone purchases in the hopes of further reductions. The dip in demand then forced the companies to slash their production, put a freeze on hiring, or even lay off some of the workers. They are forced to agree to new discounts to sell up their stocks in order to maintain some profitability even as costs remain the same. Despite the weak economic signs, there appears to be no indication from the Politburo that a big bang stimulus will be provided. Last week, brokerage firm Morgan Stanley also downgraded China's rating to equal weight, while its arch rival India's was updated to overweight. In simple words, an overweight rating indicates that the brokerage firm anticipates India to do better in the future. We think returning India to an overweight rating and downgrading China to equal weight is wanted, analysts said, referring to Indian markets outperformance over China as a sign of a structural breakout in favor of New Delhi. Behind this report, Glory Globe TV, Delhi, India.